The long and successful marriage of Mark Harmon.
Before we begin, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more amazing videos.
Harmon married Pam Dauber in a private wedding in 1987. Then on April 25, 1988, the pair welcomed their son Sean, while their son Ty was born on June 25, 1992. And almost 30 years after the couple tied the knot, Dauber finally spoke out about her marriage. During an interview with Entertainment Tonight in November 2016, Dauber shared the secret to their rock-solid relationship. And, perhaps surprisingly, she explained that putting her family first and leaving fame behind is what has kept her marriage strong. "I don't think two people can work all the time in show business and stay married," she said. Dauber added that she had already had a very successful career by the time she had become a mom, so stepping back from Hollywood hadn't been a big decision to make. She said, "I was in a #1 show. I had my own deal. I got to do Broadway. I got to do musical theater. I got to do cartoon voices. I did everything you can do in this business, and then I had children, and it's like, I'm not going to chase this fame thing." The star also revealed that motherhood had totally changed her priorities. Dauber said, "I wanted to drive my kids to school. I wanted to be there for their birthdays and bring cupcakes and donuts and do the school festivals and all that, and I did." She later added, "I got to teach in their art class, and so it was a different life then, and I was very happy to do it." The revelations were all the more surprising because Harmon and Dauber are famously private and rarely talk about their relationship in the media. Yet the 66-year-old declared that this was also part of what had ensured that their marriage lasted. "The couple prefer to keep their family life out of the public eye," Dauber said, and she apparently disapproves of celebrities who do the opposite. "Notice you don't see us in the magazines," the mom of two said when told that she and Harmon were thought of as the "it" couple. Dauber added, "When you're married, that's real life. And to go and plaster your kids. I'm sorry. I'm not for that." This attitude toward fame is actually nothing new, though. In fact, from the time that they were engaged, Dauber and Harmon have seemingly made a conscious effort to protect their relationship from the public eye. As she told People in 1987, "We're not trying to keep something secret, but if you don't want it totally exploited by the press, you have to." Dauber also readily admitted in her 1987 interview that she hadn't had much luck in relationships until she'd met Harmon. She even stated that she'd had a bad love affair here and there before finding her true love. As it turns out, the couple had actually first encountered each other in March 1986 when they'd attended a gathering hosted by a shared acquaintance. And the rest, as they say, is history. Yet although Dauber and Harmon are now slightly more relaxed when it comes to discussing their relationship, their privacy has always been something that has stayed with them. So when the stars tied the knot in 1987, for instance, the union took place in a small ceremony with just a few of their nearest and dearest present. Mind you, for Dauber, Harmon and their two sons, it isn't hard to keep their personal lives under the radar. Harmon even touched upon this issue in a November 2017 interview with TV Insider. He said, "It's not even a choice. It's who we are. We stay home. A lot. And what's more, the couple ensure that they steer clear of social media." Dauber and Harmon have actually passed those same outlooks down to their children too. Harmon added, "I'm not a Twitter or a Facebook guy. Our sons aren't into that either. Pam and I have both made a living in this business, and still, there's a part of that that's just not natural." The couple's sons, Sean and Ty, are now 30 and 26, respectively, and the elder brother is following in his parents' footsteps by working as an actor. He has in fact appeared in several episodes of NCIS as a young version of his father's character. But Dauber admits that her offspring haven't watched her work, and she's fine with that state of affairs. "My kids have never seen anything I've done. I'm just their mom. They don't care about what I did. They care about what they are doing," she told Entertainment Tonight. They want their parents to care about what they are doing. And she confessed that her sons are dealing with the strains of being the children of celebrities mostly because of Harmon's success, so she wouldn't want to add to that. Their father is already iconic enough for 2 boys, Dauber said. I am just the mom. So it's seemingly undeniable that Dauber is the love of Harmon's life. Yet the couple weren't childhood sweethearts. On the contrary, the pair didn't marry until they were both 35. And Harmon believes that the fact that they found each other a little later on in life has actually helped their marriage to stay strong. During a February 2019 interview with People, for instance, Harmon explained that the timing of his and Dauber's relationship was hugely beneficial to them. He said, "We were both in our 30s when we got married, so hopefully the stupid stuff we did earlier. That's probably the closest I have to what the key is." Yet while Harmon and Dauber may seem like the perfect couple, they do still have their differences like everyone else. And the NCIS actor claimed that not always seeing eye to eye isn't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, he revealed that Dauber was actually against one of the big decisions he made in his career. In 1987, you see, Harmon starred in a movie called Summer School. The comedy saw him play a teacher who reluctantly gets stuck teaching, you guessed it, summer school, and has to help his apathetic students pass a crucial test. Yet, although the Carl Reiner film ended up being a success, Dauber had been opposed to her husband taking on the part. Harmon had, however, been keen for the opportunity to team up with Summer School's director. He told People, "I wanted to do it just because I was excited to work with Carl Reiner. That was a game changer for me, like, he thinks I can do this, and that meant a lot." Pam said, "Don't do that. Don't do this movie," Harmon continued. And while he ended up going against her wishes, he now thinks that their differences are positive. The star added, "We don't generally like the same thing, and that's been healthy for us, actually." That wasn't the only feature of his personal life that Harmon elaborated upon in the unusually candid interview, though. In fact, the normally private star opened up about several aspects of his marriage. And one of the things that the actor spoke about is the striking ring that he sometimes wears in place of a wedding band. You see, the piece of jewelry is designed to look like an eagle's head. And the ring apparently holds special importance to Harmon, despite the fact that he's not entirely sure where it came from. He told People, "We think it was my grandfather's because it was in a box of things that my dad left." In fact, Harmon supposedly likes showing off that he's a taken man, because he feels so lucky to be with Dauber. He continued to People, "I wear it or a few others I have because when I'm not shooting, I like to make sure I have something on my ring finger, because I'm proud to be married, and I'm proud of who I'm married to. I'm just so proud of her."